Hi Camp facilitators. So this video is the fundamentals of leading a mindfulness practice to children. So I'm going to talk about a few very important points when we are leading mindfulness practices with our campus. So the first point is we should never force our campus to practice mindfulness. So as much as you would like them to be seated quietly, be calm, close their eyes, most of the time this is not going to happen, but that's quite okay, right? So we should always keep the practice very inviting. So the word we often use in leading a mindfulness practice is invite. So for example, we are going to practice mindfulness. So I would say, hi campus, we are going to practice mindfulness now, mindfulness breathing. I would like to invite you to be seated and join me in the practice. All right, so this is the first point. The second point is to, before you start the practice, to remind them to be in a bubble, like in a bubble. So we're going to say, look, for this length of time when we're going to practice mindfulness, I'd like you to imagine that you are in a bubble, your own bubble, and each one of us will be in our own bubble. Okay, that actually let the camper know that they have their own space and that they should also respect the space and time for the other campers to practice mindfulness. And then the third point is to give them the option to either close their eyes or look down. So if your camper choose not to close their eyes, that is perfectly okay. It's not very safe. Sometimes we don't feel safe to close our eyes in front of a group of people. So just tell them, all right, when we practice, you have the option to close your eyes or just to gaze down. Okay, all right. The last point, which is the most important point, is that you as the facilitator or you as the person leading the mindfulness practice, you have to be practicing as well. All right, so it's not like teaching. So in mindfulness, we call this stepping in and out, which means you can be practicing the mindfulness with the children, so they're stepping in. So you can be closing your eyes, you're also watching your breath. And then once in a while, you will open your eyes a little bit, look around the room. Yeah, that is called stepping out of the practice. When you look around, you are not going to say anything. You can give some eye signal like close your eyes, telling the kid to sit down, be quiet, you nod your head. And then you close your eyes, going into the practice again. And then once in a while, you can open your eyes again, look around, and going into the practice again. Right? Well, this is not easy, I know, but it takes practice. This is called stepping in and out of a practice. And this is the most important skill a mindfulness teacher should have. All right? Enjoy!